Picture a late-night lab turned private studio. Motion camera, a pressure-sensing mattress, a laptop glowing with live grad. Two grad students, both curious and careful, set up an experiment that is equal parts biomechanics, toxicology, and human intimacy. Their question is simple and delicious. How does the classic writing position change when the nervous system is nudged by common substances? And what does that teach us about safety, sensation, and science? Start with the writing position itself. It's a dynamic dance of balance and rhythm. Core muscles stabilize the torso, hip flexors and glutes control angle and thrust, and the pelvic floor steadily adjusts to create feedback and endurance. Small shifts in posture change pressure maps and nerve firing. Now imagine adding a compound into the mix: coffee, alcohol, a prescription SSRI, or a recreational stimulant. Each one pulls strings in the nervous system and the cardiovascular system. Caffeine sharpens alertness and tremor. Alcohol lowers inhibitions, but slows coordination and dulls peripheral sensation. Stimulants increase heart rate and reduce blood flow to extremities. SSRIs can blunt orgasmic reflexes. Nitrates and PDE5 inhibitors interact dangerously, risking low blood pressure, that is toxicology. Dose, timing, mechanism. A tiny pill can transform a competent rhythm into shaky timing, or make a delightful experiment into a medical emergency. Think of nitric oxide pathways, central to arousal because they control blood flow. Add recreational nitrates propers, while a partner takes a PDE5 inhibitor, and you risk profound hypertension. Topical numbing agents promise longer sessions, but benzocaine and prilocaine can cause methemoglobinemia in real human lungs. The science is gorgeous and unforgiving. Chemistry meets skin, circulation, and consent. So how do you study this responsibly? The students map out a protocol: baseline biomechanics, heart rate variability, EMG of core muscles, subjective pleasure scales, and strict sobriety cutoff. They model dose response curves for reaction time and coordination. They test how small gradients of intoxication change balance and pressure distribution in the riding position. They run simulations first, then tightly controlled trials with full informed consent and medical oversight. They watch a pressure heat map bloom and fade as the nervous system tips from alert to relaxed, as microtremors appear, as breathing patterns lengthen. The big lessons are practical and provocative. Learn how different drugs alter motor control, sensation, and safety margins. Understand why certain combinations are medically unsafe. Discover how posture tweaks, pelvic floor training, and communication strategies can compensate for reduced coordination or changed sensation. And never forget consent. Intoxication changes capacity. So ethical research and ethical play require clear rules. If you're a student who loves applied physiology, design experiments with motion capture and real-world relevance, draft an IRB application that bridges toxicology and sexual health. Measure outcomes that matter: comfort, control, safety, and pleasure. The real thrill is not just curiosity. It's turning a risky unknown into life-saving knowledge. Who knew a simple position could open the door to so much science?